Dynamics 365 F&O is the product name. In this, we are going to learn project management accounting module. Project management and accounting module you are going to learn. Okay, this is the session. So my way of teaching, always first I will teach you about transactions. I'll teach you about transactions. Then I will teach you about masters. Then I will teach you about setups and configurations. Then I'm going to teach you about parameters. And then create new legal entity. Next, we need to map parameters. Then setups and configurations. Then masters, and then transactions. First, I will show you in the existing company data. Then I will show you by creating a new company, I do all the setups and configurations. This is indirectly, it is a sample project. So legal entity means here new company creation. Company means here in the system it is legal entity. This is a sample project. Sample project you are going to learn. Okay. So my way of teaching is like this. Transactions first, existing company, and then masters and setups and configurations. I will teach you one by one, and then I will teach you parameters. By that time, you will understand one by one all, and I will create a new company. It is a sample project, and parameters, setups and configurations, master transactions. Now, in this PMA session, project management accounting PMA session, so what are the modules covered? What are the modules covered? One is project management and accounting. Project management and accounting module. Next, we are going to learn subscription billing. Is a new module, completely new module. Subscription billing you are going to learn. Next, you are going to learn expense management module. Expense management module, and you are going to learn service management. Service management module. Next, you are going to learn budgeting. Okay, you are going to learn budgeting also. So in this PMA session, you are going to learn project management accounting. Subscription billing is new module, complete new module you are going to learn, and expense management, service management, budgeting. Okay, in this project budgeting also you are going to learn. You need to understand what is the difference between project budgeting and budgeting. Okay, there is a difference. This is budgeting means here GL budgeting, general ledger budgeting. Next, partially I'm going to cover asset management. Okay, asset management I cannot teach completely. This is I'll make it partial. I want to be very much clear. Partially I will teach about asset management. These modules will be covered in the, and one more, fixed assets also partially. This is also partial. These two modules are partially it will be covered, and these all are modules will be covered. PMA, project management accounting, that is project budgeting also. Okay, subscription billing, expense management, service management, budgeting, and fixed assets partially, asset management. All these things will be covered during the sessions. Okay, so give me 5-10 minutes, and if you have any questions, you can ask me. Now, in this PMA, it is classified into 3 parts. One is time and material. Time and material. Next one is fixed price project. Third one is internal project. These are the 3 different types. In time and material, you will find no WIP. Initially, no WIP. Next one is WIP. Next one is deferred, no WIP. Next one is deferred with WIP. These are all different projects you are going to learn. No WIP, WIP, deferred, no WIP, deferred WIP. In the fixed price project, completed contract, it is quantity based. Next, completed percentage, straight line. Next, completed percentage, amount. Next, completed percentage, work breakdown structure, WBS. So, in the time and material project, there are 4 types. You need to learn this all 4. In the fixed price project, there are 4. And in the internal projects, there are 1 more 4. So, is investment project. Next, time project. Next, internal project. Then cost project. These are the different projects you are going to learn. So these are the different projects you are going to learn. So where we can see these many projects, where we can see all these things, where we can see it is available in project group. In project group, you can see all these things. All these things we can see in the project group. Let me show you the system. So here, so if you want to learn the sample data, if it is finance or SCM, you are going to learn in USSI, sorry, USMF. Okay, let me show you. Usually, if you are going to practice in the new, like in the, if you want to practice either this module or this module or this module or this module, all these modules, what you will do? Thank you. So, majority times, if you are learning these modules, you will learn in USMF. But if you want to learn PMA, try to learn USSI. So for practicing purpose, you are going to learn in USSI. So if you want to learn PMA, you need to learn USSI. If you want to learn retail module, you need to learn USRT. You need to learn USRT. If you want to learn these modules, you can learn USM. Okay. So the setups and configurations are mapped in USSI. In USSI, you will see. So let me show you now. I have told you project groups. Okay. So all these methods, different types, whatever you are explaining, where we can see. Then in the system, if you go to the application, I'm going to USSI. Sorry. Let me go to USSI company. In this, if you go to project management and accounting, collapse all, setup, posting, project groups. Okay, here you can see one is time and material, no WAP. Time and material, no WAP means all these checkboxes are disabled. And time and material, WAP means these checkboxes are enabled. Okay, time and material, deferred WAP means all are enabled. Difference, deferred revenue and WAP. And one more I have not created here, time and material without this one, if you enable this. So let me go to B010. I have created, this is previous batch. I have created B010. You can see here. Time and material, no WAP. Time and material, WAP. WAP means these are enabled. Time and material, deferred. Time and material. Another one I have not created here. Here. Okay, fine. 1 minute. Fourth one I have not created here. Give me a second. Someone is joining. Good. So fourth one I have not created. Miss. Okay. Next, fifth one, fixed price project, straight line. This straight line. Fixed price amount, and then fixed price WPS, that is work breakdown structure, work progress percentage, and fixed price not yet here. Missed contract is there. Sorry. So look at this one. Fixed price contract quantity. Fixed price straight line. Another one. Then fixed price amount. This one. Fixed price WBS. Okay. Actually, I missed this one, to be frankly. I have not created there the previous one. Next. Investment project. Next, time project. Internal project. Next, cost project. Okay, so all these things, I'm going to teach you about all these things. The coming sessions. These are the different projects we can create. Majorly, you are going to use this two methods: time and material and fixed price projects. Time and material project and fixed price project. These two are the majorly you are going to learn. Now, before proceeding, anyone have any questions? Anyone have any questions? First, I will give you clarifications and then I will proceed.
Hi, Satya. Good morning.
Yes, please. Yeah, good morning,
Satya.
please. Yeah.
How are you, Satya?
Yeah, good morning.
How are you, Satya?
Yeah, I'm fine. What about you?
Fine. Satya,
Yeah.
is it that subscription billing is a separate module in this PMA or it's a part of a PMA?
So subscription billing is a separate module. Let me show you. It is not purely linked to project management accounting, but it is
Okay.
linked to GL also. All anywhere it is there. So there are so many modules. It is linked to this one. This one. Subscription billing is a new module.
Okay. Right.
This is a new module. So here, if you expand here, setup, deferral templates, deferral defaults. Here, earlier in 10.035, it is only 2.3. Version by version, Microsoft is increasing a lot. Look at this one. Say it is linked to sales order. It is linked to purchases, purchase order. It is linked to GL. It is linked to free text invoice. It is linked to invoice journal. And it is project fee, project link, hour link, expenses, item requirement, expense report, time sheet. This is a new module.
Okay.
Okay. In place of revenue recognition, this module is introduced. Microsoft scrapped that revenue recognition last year. Now it
Okay.
is revenue. This is the different parts.
Okay.
Very beautiful module. Very beautiful module. Okay. So this
Okay.
deferral, whatever it is there, that deferral is here.
Satya Sudhakar here.
Yes, please, Sudhakar.
Fixed assets, do we cover the asset lease and maintenance?
No, I'm teaching about fixed asset module, but not asset leasing. So if you want, I can teach maybe partially asset leasing. So I don't expect fully, partially I can cover.
Okay.
Asset leasing is a complete different module. So we'll cover this also in this partially, not completely. Fine. Anything else, team? Any questions, please?
Hi Satya, Nagesh
Yeah,
this side.
yeah, Nagesh.
So actually I'm late to join this call. So I would like to know if I missed anything important here.
So this is the first screen I told you like about my way of teaching. First, I will teach transactions and then existing USSI company I will show you. Once you are familiar with the wordings and everything, I will create a new company. That's what I covered. In the new company, you are going to learn all these things. So in this session, you are going to learn PMA. Project budgeting is a part of PMA. Subscription billing, expense management, service management, and budgeting. All these modules you are going to learn in depth, and partially this will be covered. These many modules. It is not only PMA. Along with PMA, you are going to learn all these things.
Okay. And
So
what about
one.
this transactions master setups and what is that transactions master?
So
And about
first I will
yeah.
explain. First I will explain what is transaction, like our journal, expense journal, item journal, sales order, purchase order. With the project you are going to learn. Once you are familiar, you need to learn. Of course, masters are very less in the system. Okay, very less. So you are going to learn setups, configuration parameters.
Okay.
Then once you are familiar with this one, then we can go with this. I will not start with the new company creation. I will not start like this. First 1 month, 1.5 months, you are going to understand what is everything inside. And then once you are familiar, I will create a new company. Like here, B0, I have shown like B010. In this company, we need to do all these things, whatever you have learned.
Okay.
Clear? And
Yes.
these are the different types. Total 12. In my opinion, there are 12. Time and material, 4 classifications. Inside, fixed price project, 4 classifications. Internal projects, 4 classifications. Okay.
And okay. Yeah.
Yes, please.
No, I got it. So we have some investment projects and everything. So it is covered under C, right? Okay, got it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So majority actually time and material and fixed price projects are majorly used by the clients. The clients will be used fixed price project and fixed price project and time and material. But this is very less, but we'll cover this also. It is very less utilization in the RT. Okay. Any more questions, please, team?
Yes, Satya. Nilesh
Yes,
here.
please. Yeah, Nimish.
I would like to know which business verticals does this project management module directly is compatible with?
Service industries. Example, service industries, all software companies. All software companies will use this project management accounting. And then construction buildings, building construction.
Okay.
This is also service industry. So they will use this PM a lot. Yes, please.
So does it categorize on the time and material is for construction, as we can say, or the fixed price is for software? Is it
No,
likewise?
it's not. You cannot fix it. You can use for both also. That depends the situations.
The reporting,
Because
what they
see, I
require.
will tell you. So I have worked in a company, one project. They have made it like instead of time and material, they have made it fixed price. So the client, they have started like instead of finishing 3 months, they have made it 6 to 8 months. In the
Okay.
software company, whenever I'm implementing product in one of the project, they have agreed for fixed price. So if it is a fixed price project, mostly software companies will get loose. You will not get
Okay.
profit. But that is situations. Suppose I started a new company, then my client is agreeing for fixed price project only. He is not ready to with a time limited project. Initially, let it be loss. Let me go. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So in this also, suppose if you are constructing an apartment, if you are constructing, you are a builder.
Yeah.
It is individual house. You will go for fixed price. Your client will go for fixed price.
Fixed price.
If it is apartment constructions, usually it is in the fixed price only. Here also it is fixed price. In this, there are completed contract and completed percentage. There are two options that we will discuss a lot.
Okay.
Completed contract and completed percentage amount. Okay, the situations we will understand definitely going forward. But don't freeze like if it is a service, like if it is a software company, this one, if it is a manufacturer, if it is a construction company, this one. No, don't freeze it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
else?
Thank you.
Yeah.
And your service
Anything?
management is a different module.
Hmm.
What you said.
Service management. This PMA is called service management.
Okay.
Service industries. Service industry. SI. People will call SI. Service industries. Okay. Here, service management is a small module in the system.
Okay.
Okay. All these are service industries.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Satya.
Yeah. Any more questions, team?
Yeah, hi, Satya. Just let us know what is the latest version you are using it in the.
Okay. So in my application, I have 10.0.17.
Okay, 10.7.
Yeah, 10.0.17. Sorry, 37. I'm sorry. 37. 37. Okay. So, Magesh, whenever you learned, at that time it is 17, 10.0.17.
Yes, exactly.
Almost 3 years back.
Yes,
Now it is 37. Yeah. Anything else, team?
I think Satya, you are not updated, it seems, because it's running. I mean, it's now 40, it seems. Today it's 40.
Actually, Nilesh, so this is a demo version. I cannot update to latest version because if it is a live, I mean to say, if you purchase from Microsoft, you will get latest version. But this is a demo version. Demo version, I cannot get latest. for sure. Okay, Nilesh? Yeah, whether I have given answer to your question, Nilesh? See, if it is,
Actually,
if you are working,
no, actually, I didn't ask it. Somebody else asked.
I think Nagesh asked, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, because see, for the practicing purpose, we can get demo versions only. In the demo versions, it is 10.037. I cannot update to latest versions. If I am working in the client, I know even 10.0.41 also, 41, 42. Okay, there is different scenario. But currently, I can present the screens and I can explain you in 10.0.37 only, because that is 37 is the demo version provided by Microsoft. It is a limitation to us. Whenever you are working in the client place, definitely you will get latest version. In my office, I'm working on even 10.041 and 42. I know the versions. Fine. Yes, please. Omkar, you are speaking something.
Yeah, hi Satya. Thanks for organizing this session, Satya. And
Yeah.
regarding this revenue recognition and the subscription billing, when I try to enable this feature, it is asking me to disable the revenue recognition. So is it
Yes.
something why the Microsoft has been deprecated this feature, and is it something regarding localization or what exactly?
Not localization. So I cannot exactly speak what is the reason behind. I cannot, but this is my assumptions. Okay, my assumptions. So whatever they are planning to achieve, link between uh, project management and accounting with that's revenue recognition may not be fruitfully succeeded. This is my assumption. So now in the subscription billing, you are able to integrate with many modules, whatever I have shown you just now. Here I have shown you, it is integrating with the sales process, purchase, GL, fixed assets, like invoice journal, and project related expense. So this may not be achieved through revenue recognition properly. This is my assumption only. I don't have any proper inputs from any websites kind of thing. This is my assumption. It may not be completely fruitfully completed with that integrations. It may not be finished. Then they may shifted from subscription bill. I mean, it's a revenue recognition to subscription billing. This is my assumption.
Okay. And for example, if one of my customer is already using revenue recognition and they wanted to, start implementing this subscription billing. So
Yeah.
do we have a standard setups or, standard process to follow, or how we can migrate this whole thing?
No, it is a re-implementation kind of thing. So it is a lot of technical efforts is required to move the tables data from there to here. You have to spend a lot of time. So it is not a simple task like overnight it can be finished. Both functional and technical people need to sit together. We need to work a lot. So I have one of my colleague. He is working on that area. So if you want, I will give you his number later. You can approach me. My number is 9866669989. I think everyone know about my number. Am I right? So he joined for this session. So you can ping me in WhatsApp. Whoever is asking, this person.
Yeah.
Omkara.
Yes, correct.
Okay. So you can approach me one-to-one, Omkar. So I can give you one number. He is working in Canada. Okay, he's a project manager, Canada. So I will interact with him. So you can take his sessions, how the way they did it already. So they are doing, and whether they have finished or not, I don't know. They have realized this one in the month of March, I think so. So they have started working on this area. So to migrate the data from like revenue recognition to subscription bill, because tables data should be moved.
Okay. Thank you, Satya.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything else, team? Okay. No doubts. Fine. So let me go to this application now. If you want to learn PMA, first PMA, if you want to learn, then here category groups. The most important setup is, the first setup is category groups. Okay. So in these category groups, you will find transaction types. Transaction types. In this, you will find our expense, item, and fee. These are the 4 transaction types will be configured in the category groups. So PMA is built on this transaction types. Okay, where it is available. Let me show you. So as I told you, I will discuss with you in USSI initial. Okay, let me go here.
Satya, sorry for
Yes, please.
interrupting. USSI, whether you have configured in USSI or by its default?
By itself, Microsoft is providing. Microsoft is providing. It is not created by me. Okay, USSI is a by default company.
No,
So,
USSI is by default Microsoft, but the setups and config, you have done it in users. That is my.
So, sorry, I did not get your question.
USSI is by default by Microsoft, but the setups and configuration required for PMA, you have done it in USSI. That's no thing.
No, it is not required any enabling or something. It is everything is available by default.
Okay.
By default, it is everything is available. No need to do anything.
But it should be a 10.037 version.
Okay, sorry, come again.
But the version should be 10.037.
No, it's not like 10.037. See, in any version you can practice, but already available in the market, the trial version 10.037, you can use it.
Okay.
It's not like even in 10.017 also it is there, Magesh.
Okay.
In 10.017 also you can practice. If you have that version, you can practice. But 10.017 is already scrapped by Microsoft. I mean to say, it is, you may have 10.029 or 37. Any version you can do it. It's not an issue. Some fixes will not be exist in the old version. That's it.
Okay.
Now, if you go here, project management accounting, setup, categories, category groups. Here you will find major types, the transaction types. Our expense, item, fee. So the entire project management and accounting is built on this transaction types. So our expense, item, and fee. So these are the pillars for PM. These are the pillars for PM. So our means we are spending some time. Against this time, the company is getting. Suppose you are working in Accenture. Then you are going to work for a project. Then as long as you are working in the project, Accenture is getting income on behalf of you. So company is paying salary to you and they are getting revenue through that hour. All software companies, you are working for some time for a project. Against that project, you are going to do billing, and against that billing, company will get profit. Expenses. What is expenses? Suppose company is arranging meals, conference meetings, then there will be expenses. That is expenses. Suppose you are traveling on behalf of Accenture company is providing travel to on-site. You are traveling to Australia, you are traveling to UK, you are traveling to USA, you are traveling to Canada, you are traveling to Switzerland. Then flight tickets company needs to arrange. Then company needs to arrange meals and then accommodation all these are expenses. Next item. Suppose if it is a software company, you need to purchase a license from Microsoft and then you need to arrange to the company. Otherwise, you need to purchase hard disks on behalf of the client. Otherwise, client will purchase maybe. So those are items. P is example for building a construction of a building. If you are doing construction of a building, then in this one, like plan, you will have plan. For that, suppose you are planning to construct an duplex house, then the builder will give you plan. For that, he will charge maybe 30,000 rupees, 40,000 rupees, or 50,000 rupees. For that, he will not spend 1 rupee also, only paper cost. There is no expenditure for the building, for the builder, but he is charging money. This is only revenue. So for this, no cost, only revenue. No cost, only revenue. In these three, cost and revenues will be there. Our journal, expense journal, item journal. Okay, I'm discussing about now transactions. In the project management accounting, you are going to learn journals. First topic, our journal, expense journals, item journals, next fee journals. Okay, these journals you are going to learn. Next, you are going to learn purchase order from PMDA, purchase orders. Next, sales orders. Next, item requirement. Next, if you want, you can use production order also. You can do it. But I'm not going to teach you this one. I'm not going to teach you this one. Otherwise, you can create request for quotation also. Okay, and then purchase agreements also you can create.
Satya, sorry for interruption. Production order, just show how to initiate from PMA. That's
I will show you that I can show you, but I cannot teach you about the entire production.
No,
I can
not
show
that
you.
one. But how to initiate from PMA that you show the
Yeah, it
way.
is simple. It is very simple only. So how to initiate is not a complex.
Okay.
But I cannot teach you because if you want to learn entire production module,
No, that I understood.
So,
that I understood.
yeah,
That is a
yeah.
different scenario.
No problem. I will show you that. No problem.
And Satya,
So,
one
just-
more thing. One more thing, just one small clarification. These our
Yeah.
expense item, we will have a cost hour and sales hour, expense cost, expense and sales expense. Item will have cost item and sales item, but we will have only sales. Am I right, Satya?
Yeah. So here, this is cost and revenue. This will have everything is every transaction will have cost and revenue. But here only fee journal, it is only revenue. Okay, and these all are we have transactions. So only fee journal, it is only revenue. So do you know any other transaction like only revenue will be posted? Do you have any knowledge, Magesh?
Any subscription like for providing internet services.
Agree, agree. But any transaction, in the system, you already know. I mean to say everyone know. Which transaction will post only revenue accounts?
Sales of,
Sorry, which one?
no.
Anyone? Any guess? Only revenue without cost. Pretext invoice.
Oh, okay.
Pretext invoice will have customer data to revenue account credit. Only customer data to revenue. I'll come to this one by one. There is a confusion. Don't get panic.
Yes, there's a lot of confusion, so Satya. That's why I'm.
Subscription also correct, but I'm just telling you the transaction which we know regularly. Okay, fine. I will come to that point. Okay, don't get panic. I will explain it clearly. Now, whenever you
Satya,
are posting
one more thing, Satya. Expenses, how we will get revenue expenses? Expenses means it will be consumed now.
So expenses, why it is revenue? Okay, that's a good question. So flight ticket. Okay, the company Accenture, you joined in Accenture, or TCS, or Infosys. Flight ticket is suppose from India to USA, $1,000. But company will charge addition to this one, $1,200 from the client. Got it?
Got it. Is it
So the actual cost is, yes, please. Proceed. Tell me.
So as a contractor, I may charge $1,200 for flight ticket in spite of, let us forget about Accenture. Let us think as a contractor. I'm running a project, okay? So I need a project discussion for US. So instead of $1,000, I can even bill 1,200. Whether the client will accept it, correct? I'm getting $1,000
I will tell you. See, the contract is like, suppose the flight tickets, suppose 20 flight tickets I'm going to arrange for your employees. 20 flight tickets, okay? And for each ticket, the revenue is this one. Okay. The revenue is this one. This is the agreement. Okay. Now, at the time of purchasing flight ticket, the cost may be 1,250, maybe 1,100, maybe 900, maybe 1,500. It is irrelevant to the client. Agree? So the agreement is flight tickets. How many flight tickets we can give you for each flight ticket? This is the amount. But in reality, the cost may be increasing or decreasing. If it is increased, it is a loss to the company.
That's what I am asking you, Satya. It will be, the billing will be cost to cost billing only now. For example, say our journal, I can understand. It will be a revenue component. That is the main revenue component. We have to bill to the client to get the revenue. But expense usually
I'm giving you the best example here. Here, flight tickets, it is $1,200 agreement from here to USA. On an average, it is 1 lakh. 1,10,000 something. Sometimes it is increasing, sometimes it is decreasing. So we cannot ask the customer if it is decreased. If it is increased, pay me $1,500. No. Got my point?
Voice was breaking. Voice is breaking.
Sorry?
The voice is breaking.
No. See, the flight tickets, it is initially with the client agreement is flight tickets. We have agreed for 20 flight tickets.
Okay.
For each ticket is $1,200.
Okay.
Okay, this is the agreement. While purchasing flight ticket, it may be increased, it may be decreased. We cannot predict.
Okay.
So if it is increased, it is your loss.
Okay.
Another example, suppose material also. Suppose you have agreed with the construction of a home house, 2 floors. So the cement cost initially you thought like it is 350 rupees, 1 bag. But it was increased to 550. Can you charge once again? You cannot. So at present it is 350. You thought like you are doing construction of an home, apartment. Sorry, not apartment, house, two-floor house. Then it is suddenly, all of a sudden, it is increased cement bags. Then you need to discuss with the client, like you need to increase the contract, or you need to work. Already if you are working.
Exactly.
So
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It will be, in that case, it will be cost to cost billing. See, whatever I'm getting purchased, I will bill the same amount to the client. There won't be any.
No, see, that depends. That depends. If it is the cost and revenue both are same, the same value. You cannot predict like exactly this value.
Okay, sorry. Okay, let's have it separately. I don't want to trouble in the day one itself.
Right.
Let's have.
Yeah. We'll
Because
discuss
I'm having.
definitely. It will be revenue also, for sure. Revenue also will be there for expense also there. Okay, fine. I'll discuss in detail. We'll discuss in the sessions. Okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Now, let me proceed now. So,
Sorry for trouble.
as it
Sorry for trouble.
yes, no problem, no problem. That's fine. Yeah. So let me show you in the system. Okay. Let me go to the application. So as I told you, this is the most important setup, category groups, and you will understand so many shared categories, project categories, how it will be. So the main agenda is you need to remember 4 different types of transactions: our journal, expense journal, item journal, fee journal. Fine. Let me go here. So I'm going to open a project. I'm creating a new project. Simple project. I'm creating new. While creating a project, be remember, if you want to create a project, first we need to create project group. As I told you here, which type of project group you are going to use, you need to select. 12 different types are there. And then you need to create project contract. In the project contract, there is a customer. Okay, against which customer you are doing project contract. Then only you can create a project. Okay, first we need to create project group, and then project contract, and then project. So now if I'm creating a project, before this one, in the system, project group should be exist, and project contract should be exist. So I'm creating a project contract. This is funding source customer. Okay, 378. I have created 378 project contract. Fine. Now I'm creating a project.
Okay, what is this funding source and funding?
I will discuss with you later. We'll discuss
Okay.
that one. Okay.
Okay.
Time and material in this project group is required. Okay. Time and material, no WIP. So in the first one, time and material, no WIP. The first step I'm doing. And we have created just now project contract 378. Okay. Click OK. Create. Okay, so it was created. So now in this one, we have our journal, expense journal, item journal, fee journal. As I told you, the main important functions are these journals. Okay. So just keeping this also readily available. USSI. This is also USSI. Because whenever, as long as you are learning PMA, first you will go to USSI project, USSI company, legal. Fine. So now here our journal I'm posting. On our journal I'm posting. Click on new, select the journal name, go to lines. Okay. So it is showing the message project stage is created, does not allow. What it means, once it is created, you need to change the stage from created to released. So what is this? You will understand later. It is, I need to explain about budgeting. Okay. So let me disable budgeting. We'll discuss this one later. Okay. So here, as I told you, budgeting is one of the topic, project budgeting and GL budgeting. Project budgeting is part of project. GL budgeting is here. GL budgeting means this one, budgeting model. Okay. So whenever you are learning finance, in the finance also I will teach budgeting, and project management accounting also I will teach budgeting. We need to discuss project budgeting and GL budgeting. What is the differences? Clearly understand. You need to understand. Fine. Now I'm posting our channel. Click new. Go to lines. So click on new. Here there is a category. So how it is coming? Actually, in this project management and accounting, okay, collapse all. I told you categories is most important. So first we need to create category groups. Next you need to create shared categories. Then you need to create project categories. Whatever you have created project categories, those are displaying here. So this our journal, expense journal, item journal, or fee journal, category is must. Category is must. Now I'm entering, suppose 2 hours I have spent. My employee, Julia Funderburg, worked on this project. Now inside you will find cost price and sales price. So from where it is coming, this cost price, sales price. So you need to go to project management accounting, prices, cost price. Here we are defining, and sales price. Okay, whatever you have defined here, those prices will be captured here. Cost price and sales price. Okay, now I'm posting. As soon as if you post our journal, it will be updated cost price. Okay, let me, once it is closed, you cannot see the voucher here immediately. You can see the voucher in posted transactions, manage tab, posted transactions. You can see the voucher. It is cost entry. Okay, these debits and credits we'll discuss in detail coming soon. Okay, project cost account data to payroll allocation account. This is cost entry. Okay, next revenue. I told you this is, as I told you, one is cost entry. Next revenue entry. So that revenue is, once it is posted here, the cost is 400 is cost, that is showing here. Cost entry. Now revenue will be always against the customer. So for that you can click on new button, invoice proposal. That means invoice, you are generating invoice. So it is showing here 700 is the revenue. Click OK. So 700, click on post. Click on what? This post. Once you have posted, it will post to the revenue account, customer account data to revenue account credit. So let me go back. Now you can see the voucher, 700 voucher also posted now. So it is customer balance account data to revenue account credit. So as soon as if you post our journal, So let me take the duplicate. If you post our journal, to post it, cost entry will be posted. Now, if you post invoice proposal, revenue accounts will be posted. Okay. How can I remember these things? Whenever you are posting a sales order invoice, what is the entry? Can anyone? What is the entry?
Customer credit to
Customer account data to
data to revenue account credit.
revenue account credit. Okay. Not only this one, there is one more entry. COG, cost of goods sold invoiced. COG, cost account data to cost of units
Sold.
account credit. Right? This is cost entry. And this is revenue entry. The same thing like whenever it is posting our journal, cost entry will be posted. And then invoice proposal, if you are doing invoice proposal to invoice. It is our journal posting. It is our journal posting. These are the two entries. Cost entries will be posted here. Revenue accounts will be posted here. Same like sales order. In the same manner, expense journal. Let me post expenses. So project expense. I'm posting expense journal. So for this expense journal also, you can find here revenue and cost and revenue. So expense, cost price and sales price. So sales price is 15% margin. Charges 15%. So now expense journal I'm posting, click new, go to lines. I'm taking suppose flight tickets, travel or flight, anything. So the flight ticket is 500. Then I have made it 15% as margin. Agreed. So cost 575 is the sales price. Cost price is 500. Sales price is 570. Post. If you post, it will post only cost entry first. Cost will be updated. Okay, let me go back. Let me go back and go to Manage tab, Posted Transactions. It is, look at this one, the invoice status is chargeable. If it is invoiced, it is fully invoiced. Now this 500 entry will be there. First. Now this sales value will be updated. If you want to update sales value, you need to go to new invoice proposal. Click OK. I need to select. Click OK. Okay. Fine. Now, 1 minute, please. Okay, fine. Now someone is joining, I think Prasad. Okay. So now it is posting here. I'm posting. It is revenue. Okay. Sales revenue. Now if you verify the voucher, it is 500 is the cost, and revenue customer account data to revenue account, it is 575. The difference between these two is a profit. Okay, these entries we'll discuss in the coming soon sessions. But for expenses also there will be cost and revenue because you are charging this money from the customer. It is fully invoiced. You are charging money from the whatever it is expenses incurred for my employees, I'm charging from the customer. So next one is, as I told you, two transactions. One is our journal, one is expense journal, we understood. Now item. Okay, so let me go to item journals. Now for item also, do we have cost price, sales price? Yes. I'm selecting one example, item S0015. So if you verify the cost price and sales price, cost amount and sales price, you can see here 490. So now the question is where it is coming. Do we have item cost price, sales price? No. From where it is coming? It is coming from the product information management module and inventory management module. That means if you want to understand about the item, you need to understand this module. That is the reason if you want to become a finance expert, first you need to learn finance module. If you learn this one, you are a junior consultant. If you learn this one, you are going to become a finance and T&L SCM. Then you are going to become a senior consultant, these two. And if you learn this one, it is a project management. So without knowledge, can I learn? Yes, you can learn. But if you want to work with cost item, the item cost price is not a so simple word. It is a big subject. Item cost, if you want to capture, it is a big subject. That is the reason, as I told you, if you want to become a SCM expert, you will start with this one and you will learn this one and you will learn this one. These three are SCM experts. And if you want to become a retail expert, first you need to learn trade and logistics. Next, you need to learn e-commerce. So if you want to become a finance expert, finance, PMA you can learn, but item cost, if you want to understand, you need to understand this. It's a big subject. Okay, this is reality. Without this knowledge, also can become a finance PMA consultant. Yes, you can, but you cannot achieve this T&L subject because item cost is not so simple. It is a big subject. Fine. Now we are learning item journal.
Satya, sorry to interrupt here.
Yeah.
The item cost is nothing but the inventory cost or
Inventory cost only. Yeah, it
okay.
is calculated cost price. There are four options. So if you want to understand this one, let me show you. Give me a minute. So here, item purchase price, sales price, inventory price, cost price. So this is the cost price. System calculated cost price is a big subject. So I hope, Magesh, you learned already inventory
Yes.
closing process. Am I right?
Yes. Yeah.
That inventory closing process is required here. Okay, I have explained about FIFO, LIFO, weighted average, moving average. Am I right?
Yeah.
Those entire subject you need to apply here.
Okay.
Okay, you need to apply here. All this knowledge, I think you have learned almost 3 years back.
Yes, exactly.
So that cost price is whether you have updated your knowledge or not, I don't know. But that entire module knowledge you need to apply here. Around
Okay.
6 to 7 hours or 8 hours I have explained to you. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So now sales price also is there and cost price also there. Now I am posting here. Once it is posted, cost entries will be updated. If you verify manage cost, project transactions, this transaction will be a little bit different. Okay, if you go to the voucher, there are project cost account data to revenue account. This is inventory issue account credit. Fine. Next, the same. If you want revenue, invoice proposal, select this checkbox, click OK. Now post. Okay, now if you verify the voucher, you can see the voucher customer account data to revenue account credit. Okay, of course, tax is also coming here. That is the reason 5 transactions, otherwise 4. Okay, so I forgot. I will add here. I will include partially tax module also. I need to explain. I need to discuss with you how it is posting taxes. So PMA, project budgeting is part of PMA. Subscription billing, expense management, service management, budgeting, fixed assets, asset management, asset leasing, and tax. All this you need to learn in PMA. Fine. Now let me go back. Actually, asset leasing is not part of PMA, but someone asked, requested, I can cover something. But it is not a part of, to be frank, it is not a part of PMA. Frankly, if I speak. 1 second. Okay, fine. Now, this our journal, expense journal, and item journal. All these are like sales order posting. In the sales order posting, cost is posting and revenue is posting. Same like here also. Our journal cost posted and revenue accounts will be posted. Now, fee journal is.
Satya, before proceeding, just a small clarification.
Yeah.
For registering all the costs, we have to post through the journals for our expense and item. And for registering the revenue, we have to post corresponding
Invoice
proposal. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. If it is from WBS, then how it will
So now whatever I'm teaching, whatever I'm discussing here, this is about time and material. First method only.
Oh.
Okay.
No,
if it is
no.
WAP, the postings will be different. If it is deferred, it is different. If it is deferred WAP, it is different. In the fixed price project, there are different. You learned only one, this one only today. This one only you are learning now. This one you are learning. For each one, it is different behaviors.
Okay.
If it is a fixed price project, it is a lot, big subject. You cannot do invoicing directly. You cannot do invoicing. In this one, you need to do estimate. The old word is estimate. Okay, now new word is revenue recognition. This is for fixed price project. It is earlier, this word is estimate. Now Microsoft renamed as revenue recognition. Understood?
Yeah, but estimate is the old.
Yeah.
Standard name.
So now the new word is revenue recognition. It's a big subject, very hectic job. As per my knowledge, very few people only know about this, how to do estimate and revenue recognition. You cannot find Google also, proper documents. We don't have documents properly to learn this. It's a big subject. Whatever you are learning, this is only one. I'm discussing about this one. If it is WAP, the postings will be different. I will discuss with you.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
I'm just okay. Not now. Nothing.
Yeah. So because you need to learn so many things, that is the reason it will take minimum to minimum 3 months. All these things
Okay.
you need to learn. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Now let me go back. If it is fee journal, it will behave like a critics noise. So I'm creating fee journal now. Project fee journal. Click new. Select the lines. So I'm clicking on new. You are going to enter only sales price. Only sales price. There is no cost price. Only sales price. Okay, I'm posting. Once it is posted, if you go here, manage tab, posted transactions, you can see cost is 0, no voucher is created. Okay. Now I'm doing invoice journal, invoice proposal, select, click OK. So post. Now if you go back, so now if you verify the voucher, it is revenue, customer account data to revenue account. People will think like, Magesh, how the way you are thinking, people will think like, so I learned these 4 transactions, I learned PMA. You have learned only one type. Time and material, no WAP, our journals. So there are many things you are going to learn. It's a vast subject. Frankly, if I speak, vast subject. If it is WAP, the postings will be different. I need to discuss with you. So now, if it is a critics invoice, it is only revenue account will be posted. Okay. Any more questions, please? Any more questions? Anyone?
Yeah, hi Satya.
Yes, please.
What we saw now was all the expenses or the direct expenses which we expensed and charged it to our project. So how
Yeah.
about if we need to charge the indirect expenses? Say, for
Indirect.
example, we need to allocate some machinery has been utilized for a specific project, and we need to allocate depreciation onto it, or lease, or we have taken some office for a specific project. So the indirect expenses.
You are mixing from here to here. If you are mixing here from here to here, indirect cost, indirect expenses is, it is in manufacturing process, costing sheet, it will be there. Machine expenditure. You are mixing from here to here. As I told you, this is individually unit to learn. So in the project, actually, like Magesh also asked me, so where we can create project production order. Yes, we can create project production order. From here, we can create sales order, purchase order, production order, purchase requisition, request for quotation, sales agreement, purchase agreement. So production order, I cannot teach. I told you clearly, I'm not going to teach you this one. If I want to teach this one, I need to cover for 3 months training on manufacturing. This is 6 to 8 session. Today only I have started. Okay, 6 to 8. And if you want video recording, I will upload in AX Satya. So if you go to, you type AX Satya, you will find my profile and you will find my YouTube channel. So in the YouTube channel, I will upload these two, like morning 6 to 8 session and 8 to 10 session. These two sessions I will upload in the YouTube channel. You can look at that one. Already 6 to 8 it is completed, already over. Okay, I'm going to say morning it is 6 to 8, it is the session is over. This is indirect cost, costing sheet and everything, it will be covered. Yeah, Nilesh?
Okay, you mean to say from there we can allocate those costs to our project if we need?
Yes, if you are doing manufacturing.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, anything else, team, anyone? Any more questions? Okay, so no questions. So now Magesh asked me about what is this funding source. I have postponed. Let me discuss now. So whenever you are creating a project contract, whenever you are creating a project contract, so here funding source. Actually, what do you mean by this funding source? So if it is only one customer, yes, it is fine. Sometimes there are multiple customers maybe exist. Then you can go to here, you can map funding limit and you can allocate fundings. So here for the entire, you are charging from one customer. If it is a collaboration, if it is multiple customers, you can add one more funding source. Funding source means customer here. You can add here one more customer if you want. Okay, suppose I'm adding 62. So there are two customers for this. So now you can allocate this one. This is for 60%. And I'm adding one more, another customer, 40%. This is allocation rules, funding rules you can add. Okay. In reality, there are not only customers, actually, whenever I'm creating, here funding type, there is a customer and a grant and organization, something is there. But I have not used much, I have used only customer. So there is a grant means government organizations. Organization and grant also possible, not only customer. Okay, to be frankly, I'm not familiar with this one. I know high level picture only. I'm not very much experienced on this one because I did not saw any client using this organizational grant. So where we can see this organizational grant means here you can see grants, grant customer types. So federal funds, so like private and state, like this, there are grant funds. Grants you can create. It is there. This you can use in the while creating a project contract. If you want, you can use that one. Stuff customer, you can select grant, and it will show you all the grant, like 1 minute organizations. You can use it. But to be frankly, I have not used this funding type other than customer. You don't have experience. I know theoretical knowledge. Yeah, whether I have given answer to your question?
Yeah, got the idea, Satya. Got the idea.
Any more questions, team?
Satya,
Any more?
I still
Yeah,
have.
Yes, please. Yeah,
yeah,
Magesh, proceed.
Satyavad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nagesh,
Satya.
yeah, proceed.
So actually, I could see when you are posting any transaction, the vouchers, right?
Hmm.
So we are getting
Hmm.
a vouchers like my customer account data to so and all. So
Hmm.
from where it is populating?
Okay, so I will discuss with you definitely in future. You are going to learn, but it is mapped in the posting ledger posting set.
Okay.
These are the account, and these are the revenue account. Okay,
Okay.
all these things you will learn in the new company, because in the existing company you can learn easily. But if I create a new company, it will be empty. Am I right?
Yeah.
At that time, you are going to learn all these setups.
True. Okay.
Okay. Yes,
Noted.
please. Yeah. It is not only this one. If it is item related, some item related, then it will capture from item postings. Because item and customer is not here. So for that, we need to go to item is linked to inventory postings. This is item related postings. Sales and purchase. And customer account is posting from customer posting profiles. Okay, from here. From here it is 130, 100, whatever it is there, it will be posted this one. If you want, you can verify the voucher, the posted transactions. Customer account is posted to 1301. That is from here. So that is the reason, if you want to become a perfect project management accounting consultant, first you should know this one. Then you should know this one. Then you can learn this. Of course, some people, they are learning this directly, but it is very difficult. First, if you learn this one, and then if you learn this one, then you can learn this. Anyhow, I'll teach in the new company creation process. Whenever I'm creating a new company, at that time, I will do all these modules. Again, I'll show you all modules. Okay. Any more questions, please? Magesh, you are speaking something.
Yeah, Satya, the big confusion is general posting. For
Which one?
general posting, general posting for our item and expense. We have to post journals for both the cost as well as the sales.
I did not get your question. Sorry, come again.
Now we have been posting journals for our expense and item. We posted journals. Whether these journals posted will cover up for both the cost as well as for sales of it is being done. And then
Yeah, cost and sales. Yes, it is. It is posting cost and sales. Am I right? This is cost and this is sales. That's what it is posting now. Here it is, while doing our journal, we are posting cost entries. While invoice posting, it is sales revenue account journals. So in the sales and invoice, you are posting together these two. But whereas, tell me.
I got it. Yeah, so proceed.
So in the sales and invoice, whenever you are posting, it is posting cost entry and revenue account together. Whereas in the project transactions, you are posting like cost entries separately and invoice entries separately. You are splitting this part into two parts. That's it. Yeah.
So our journal will get the values from the cost price setups, and the invoice proposal will get the cost prices from the sales price setups. Am I right?
Yes. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. You're right.
Oh, that is the term.
So I'm stopping recording here.